Hi, everybody. Dr. Deanna Bell here with a message for our entire student body. I'm wearing my glasses today to look extra studious because this conversation is about your grades. 70% of our school is passing every single class that they're taking, and that is fantastic. We also have an overall 88% passing rate, which means of all the grades across the whole school, 80% of them are passing, which I'm incredibly happy about. What I'm not happy about is that 30% of our school has at least one F. That means 38% of our ninth graders, 95 of our ninth graders are failing a class. 79 or 35% of our 10th graders are failing at least one class. 55 of our 11th graders, which means 28% of our 11th grade, is failing at least one class. And 38 of our 12th graders, or 18%, are failing a class. I especially want to remind our 12th graders we've only given you the classes that you really need. If you are failing classes in 12th grade, you're probably not going to end up graduating. So you really need to make sure that you take care of business so we can get you across that stage in May. For everybody, I want to remind those 30% of students who are failing in class right now that we do run off of credits. If you do not reach the right amount of credits, you will not graduate. If you don't reach the right amount of credits, you will not move on to the next grade. You will be a freshman all 4 years if you continue to not pass classes. That's just the way it works. So you have to pass your classes in order to move on. So 30% of you really need to get to work. One thing that makes this year a little bit different is there is no marking period reset. Your grade for your class is the entire semester. On this Friday, which is the end of the marking period for the rest of the school district, you are not getting a marking period reset. Your grade is going to continue. So if you have a 50% right now, you're going to have a 50% next week too. You're going to have to work with your teacher to get your assignments turned in so that you can get your grade up, because your grade in the middle of January is the only grade that matters. But if you continue to dig your hole now, you are never going to get out of it. You are going to fail that class if you don't get a hold of things right now. Now, I tell you guys all the time, and this remains true, that the key to passing classes is being on time to class, sitting where you're told to sit, and turning everything in on time. I ran the report for our 30% of students who are failing their classes. Every single one of them have at least one missing assignment. You will not fail classes here if you turn everything in. You all have missing assignments that are zeros in the grade book. You need to have a conversation, a face to face conversation with your teacher about, Mrs. So and so, what could I turn in late for some more credit? What could I come in and do in the library after school for some more credit? You have to fill in those zeros so that you stop failing your classes. Again, 30% of you. I also ran a report of our 30% of students who are failing classes. The majority of those 30% are also our ninth graders who don't like to go to learn or who are very late to learn. Many of our ninth graders who are failing are also not taking advantage of their learn time. That's 30 minutes every day when you could be getting those missing assignments done and you could be getting your grade up. So, like I said yesterday, all of our 30% of students who are failing a class, you all got a text message and an email to your parents. I hope that they had a conversation with you yesterday. If they did not, because they don't get our communications, you need to take it upon yourself. You need to have that conversation with your teacher, and you need to make sure that you take care of business, because at the end of the day, it's your name on the top of your transcript. It's your name on your college application. It's your name on your diploma. It's not your friends' names. It's not your parents' names. It's not anyone else's name but yours. So you have to take care of business. You have to figure this out right now. If you need help figuring it out, please see your teachers. Please speak to one of your school counselors. Please speak to one of us administrators. We are all here to help you. Our goal is not for you to fail. Our goal is for you to pass. My boss evaluates me on how well we do academically. It is in my best interest for you to do well academically. So please, please, please go speak with your teacher, get those grades up. I'm going to run grades again in about 3 weeks, and I really hope that I see a smaller percentage of our students failing classes. So let's have a great Friday. Let's have a great Monday if you're watching this on Monday, and let's make sure that we take care of business academically. Thank you.